You said the most interesting thing about this race that it was the dumbest race possibly in American history. It was totally nuts. How does that compare to 2016?
Well, that one was dumber, actually, which is sort of a heartwarming thing when you think about it. You know, what William Henry Harrison's race. Well, I have to say, I was talking, and this could only happen, I was talking to a really famous historian who I can't quote because he belongs to some other news organization and he can't be quoted by me. But I was saying, he was talking about how horrible this race is. It was the worst race ever. Oh my God, I can't believe this. This is so terrible. And I said, well, what about William Henry Harrison? And he screamed at me, it's even worse than William Henry Harrison. And I thought, wow, this is a discussion nobody else in America is having at this moment in time, you know. But the great thing about the William Henry Harrison one was it was just at the beginning of popular vote, so they were trying to think about ways to sell things. And accidentally, they stumbled on the idea of peddling William Henry Harrison as this humble soldier who's living in a log cabin, drinking his hard cider, remembering how hard he fought with the boys. And William Henry Harrison's father signed the Declaration of Independence. He was born on a plantation. He went to medical school. But they created this thing, this guy, and they would have all these log cabin parades with the floats with log cabins, and they got to drink a lot because of the hard cider connection, so there were a lot of riots and drinking going on. And they portrayed Martin Van Buren, whose father was a humble bartender in upstate New York, as this rich guy who ran around wearing women's clothing and had the shrubbery in the front of the White House reshaped so they looked like the bosoms of Amazons. I mean, this stuff is really going on. So, I mean, truly, that was a weirder election. But that's probably the only one that I could think of that was like this one in any way.